Alright, Panther fans, how we doing? So, opening night is tonight. Live stream starts at 6:30, 1 hour before face-off, runs through the entire game. Still going to have the recap. I just finished about 30 hours worth of work on the opening day recap. Hope you guys enjoy that. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Let's do this. Last year we had 330 or more videos by the time the playoffs were over. We're shooting for 500 this season, with little extra ones like this to help out. So I wanted to take a look at how it compared. I did a video in August predicting my version of the Panthers lines, and I want to see how it played out now. And before I show the graphic, I'm doing this all by memory. Hopefully I get it right. When I did the video in August, I did it under a worst case scenario possibility, which means I did it assuming Patrick Hornqvist wasn't on the team. So I would have obviously had a different lineup with Hornqvist on the roster, but I made a roster then based on what we would do if Hornqvist wasn't on the team. So pop up the graphic now. You can see a lot of things. All right, so I got the centers correct. That wasn't total rocket science. You'll see who is it? Reinhart and White swapped. Now, I was hoping that they would keep Reinhart with Lundell because of the chemistry that they had last year. Obviously, that's going to be Colin White now. So you got Reinhart on the top line, and it's a bit top heavy. There's no doubt about that. It's a bit top heavy, but when Duke comes back, if Duke comes back, I don't know how we're going to pay. I can't imagine we're going to be able to bring him back. We don't even have enough money for an extra scratch tonight. So Colin White gets the spot on the third line next to Lundell, and Reinhardt's up at the top. Now, if you look at the second line, Tkachuk just swapped spots. I was trying to make something out of nothing because with Hornqvist, now you see on that fourth line, that gives us that one extra right wing, so that allows Tkachuk to play the left wing. And I had a feeling Balcers was going to slot in, second, third line there. Obviously, I picked him. And so he's going to be next to Tkachuk and Bennett with Balcers. Telling you, that's going to be a line that's going to surprise a lot of people. So I'm totally happy with that. The other line that's going to surprise a lot of people. Now you see I had Luosterainen in my earlier video at left wing on the second line. He moves down to the third line, but I had a feeling that when Nick Cousins came in, he was going to play 4C, and if Luosterainen showed well in camp, that he'd get a winger spot, and sure enough, that's what happened. I believe Lundell Luosterainen is going to be just as an effective combination as Lundell and Marchment was. Now, I know Luosterainen is not the exact same player, but I think it's going to work out. I think, again, that's going to be a combination that's going to surprise people. Can Colin White, can he resurrect his career and complete that line? That's something that we're going to have to see. I made no secret of the fact that I really would have liked to have seen Heponiemi with Lundell and Luosterainen. That, to me, I think that's got to be the line, right? Okay, I'm glad we kept Heponiemi, because if Colin White doesn't work out this year, it's just a one-year deal, I think. We could slot Heponiemi in there next year. He looks ready to go. And for some of you to say he's too small and everything, I mean, we drafted him. He's not getting any bigger. That's the height. He's only going to have so much muscle he can put on his frame. We drafted him. I say give him a shot. And then if he gets pushed around and can't handle it, then you put him back down. So if an injury shows up, I hope that he's one of the first guys to get called up. I know it depends on where the injury is. You're not going to bring up Heponiemi to put him on the fourth line or something like that. And so in terms of the guy that didn't make the team, Anton Lefty, I had heard from a lot of people that they thought he was going to compete maybe even for a top spot, spot on the top line. I watched some highlights of him, and then I watched him develop. Man, he looked good. I thought he was... Well, nobody made the team, right? I mean, we don't even have room for the guys like Stahl that coach wants. So, like I said in the last video, we waited all summer to see what moves we were going to make to clear up some cap space. And apparently, I guess it's a good thing Duclair got hurt, right? Because Duclair getting hurt pretty much saved us Patrick Hornquist. I guess we could look at it that way, right? So, but that was one of the reasons why I thought Hornquist might be sacrificed. It's because if you got rid of Hornquist, that actually gives us money for a couple of scratches and money to bring Duclair back mid-season. Right now, we don't have that. So that's the lineup we're going with. I still say we're going to start off a little bit slow. In fact, I'm predicting a 3-2 overtime loss tonight. Don't hate. That's just what I think is going to happen. It doesn't mean I don't, I'm not backing off my prediction. We're going to start slow, be better every month, win the cup at the end of this thing. So, all right. I got a lot of work ahead of me. The live stream starts at 6:30 for those of you who are going to be coming on. I only decided to live stream through the entire games last week. And the microphone I ordered a clip-on microphone. I don't think that's going to be here in time. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Is not here. So the technical aspects of the live stream will be a work in progress over the next couple of weeks. Normally I would have spent time preparing a new wall and all of that behind me in the couch, but I've been doing all the work on the opening day intro. So we will be streaming. Kyle and I will be here. It will be a functional stream. And then as we move on, the look and feel of it will improve to where hopefully by mid-season we've got all the gadgets and gimmicks and graphics and it looks nice and tight. So bear with me on that. All right. Appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys tonight, 6:30.